Wrestling fans.
Hey, this is the Kid on Kurt Angle, and you're watching
Pro Wrestling
Hi, this is Brad from Pro Wrestling Junkies, and welcome to another episode of Show and Tell. Today's guest's name is Stephen Madejek. He's from Tennessee. Stephen, how are you?
Doing pretty good today. How about yourself?
I am doing fine. I want to kill my GD kids figuratively because they're driving me crazy today. But this is a nice getaway. So, Stephen, what you got to show us today?
I actually have a bunch of stuff. The main thing is like right behind me right here. I got my wall of pop figures.
Oh,
right
cool.
there.
Can you take us to them?
This wall going right down here. And it's going 5 across, and then there's like another 3 pop figures behind the ones on the front face right there.
Okay. Wow.
And then I got like more on this side right here. I got my more collectible and desirable ones back behind here. I have like some autographed ones. Like I got one autograph by Robert Englund and Jason.
Cool.
By Robert Englund and Kane Hodder, Freddie and Jason. I got Matthew Lillard's autograph from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, cool.
I got Tony Todd, who voiced Zoom on the CW Flash. And then like I got like a bunch of like wrestling. I got like one of Kane autographed, Elvira.
Now, do you keep the autographed ones just kind of dispersed with the ones that are not autographed? Or are they all kept together, the ones that you can autograph?
The ones that I have autographed, they're all kept together. I keep them on their own shelf with like some of like the more expensive ones I have over here.
And are any of the other ones, are any of the boxes open?
No, I've never opened any of the boxes on any of these.
Okay.
Here.
Wow, that's impressive.
So like, yeah.
How often are you buying
I've been
new
collecting
ones?
for quite a while. Maybe like once every couple of weeks. I kind of downsized my collection quite a bit since then, because both bookshelves used to be filled to the brim with pops.
Okay,
and this is like what I've cut back on right here.
What happened to the other ones?
Honestly, just hospital bills. I had stuff I had to pay on, just because
Sure.
of COVID and all that.
So you could
that
sell
issue.
them online?
Sell them online, flea market.
Oh.
Bunch of different stuff I've done. Yep.
Do they go pretty quickly?
They do, depending on certain ones. Some are more expensive than others. I use this little nifty tool on Google here called Pop Price Guide. It's kind of like the stock market when it comes to pop figures. It tells you what they're worth, whether they go up and down in price.
How often do they update that?
Every day they do.
Oh, wow. Do you ever see like dramatic price changes from one day to the other?
I have actually, like,
someone dies.
Show you this one, for example, right here. This is, like the Black Panther ones. Those were like really cheap, and then when Chadwick Boseman passed, that one went up expensively.
I imagine.
Then,
okay, so what's
this one right here? That's actually the Loch Ness Monster. That's part of the myth line for the Funkos.
Okay.
That was originally like retailing for $15. That's like $85 now just for that one.
Wow. Now, may I ask you, will one day you sell all of this, or will you pass this on to maybe a child or a sibling?
I'll probably end up passing it on. Some I might sell, depending if, like, say I run into like financial trouble or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that.
So are we in your bedroom, a living room, a specific room to relax in?
This is like my bedroom / office space right here, because like I was sitting at my desk right here. So, which I do a lot of my podcasting and stuff from right there.
So you're Cobra Kai?
So
you're not Miyagi-Do?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Cobra Kai. I love the show and everything, and I've always loved the whole look of it, like the style of
Yeah.
it.
Or wait, what is it? Something Fang, Eagle Fang? Isn't that what they
Uh,
changed Cobra?
Eagle Fang Karate.
What a fantastic
Yeah,
show that turned out to be.
it definitely did.
Um, so okay, go on. I'm sorry if I interrupted you with questions.
Oh no, it's all good. I don't mind. One of my other prized possessions I keep down here with like my comic stuff and binders. It's actually a replica Money in the Bank briefcase that I got from a WWE live show.
Okay.
And what I've been doing with it is I've actually been collecting wrestler autographs on the inside of it. So that way it's well preserved. It doesn't get beat up
Great
like the outside
idea.
does.
Is the inside?
So like
It's not
so far I have
exclusively.
them.
The inside's not exclusively plastic, right? There's like some material.
No, it is. It's actually like a really nice material with like a foam layer and everything, really fine stitching and all that.
What a great idea. So who do we got there?
So like right here, I got Jeff Hardy. I met him actually at a music venue / bar he was doing.
Okay.
The first autograph I got was Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, right
Nice.
there. I got Gold Dust after he had gone to AEW, and then I got the boxer Butterbean.
Oh, Butterbean, of course.
So
that's
yeah, he
awesome.
was at a flea market down the road from me.
Really? Was it publicized, or did you just all of a sudden see, like, oh my God?
I was walking around and I didn't happen to have my briefcase, and I live like 5 minutes up the road from the flea market, so I called my dad and like, hey, can you come bring me my briefcase? So
Oh, that worked out perfectly.
he ended up running that down to me. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And then yeah, I have honestly a bunch of stuff. One of my coworkers actually runs a booth at the flea market. They do like a lot of wood burning pieces, custom frames.
Sure.
They ended up doing this for me. They did like a custom AEW piece.
Oh, that's
I really love that.
Now, could you bring the sign a little closer to the camera? I want to see, what's the All Elite? Is it like burned in there?
Yeah, that's burned in there.
That's really nice. Was this for free?
Yeah, and I have a couple others actually. No, they give me like a friend's discount.
Okay.
But I have a couple others. I got Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then the King of Atlantis, Jason Momoa.
Wow, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece. Both of those were customs as well.
May I ask another question? It might be
Yeah,
you can decline. How much do those run around?
These ones are considered the smaller ones right here, so that's 25, including like the colored frame that it has around it. And then the larger ones, I believe, go for like I want to say 65 from what they said. And they don't just do these either. They do like little boxes, like little chests. They do like a D&D dice case and stuff like that.
The 65 seems fairly reasonable.
It is. It's not a bad price. And then, like I said, the ones I have here, it's 25 for like that, like 8x10 size with a frame around it. It's perfect.
Yeah. All right.
So
what else do we got?
You ever seen those videos on Facebook? A lot of like people will do like spray paint art and stuff like that, and they'll make like a huge piece, use like scraping tools.
Sure.
I've always been a fan of those videos. So when I went to New York City, I ran across one of those guys.
Okay.
I ended up getting that piece. He was doing it.
Oh,
he was doing it right while I was there, and I asked him if I could buy it. Yeah, Punisher skull right over the New York City skyline. It was beautiful. I love that.
How long did it take to make that?
About like 15 minutes, and he was already part way through it when I got up and I asked him about that.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. I do have one more of those that are like that as well. It's instead of the Punisher piece, there's a bat signal. Bless you.
Sorry. It's unprofessional.
It's all good.
I'm human.
Um, it's all good. I understand. One of my most prized possessions right here is this. It's Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 85. It was after the Comics Code of Authority was put in place. They wouldn't allow like certain things on covers, like drugs, the undead,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, it shows Green Arrow's sidekick, Speedy, shooting up heroin on the cover, and I actually had it autographed by the artist, and then I had it sealed like a CG seed.
Where did
So it remains in
this
condition
happen?
where it goes. So the comic I got at a convention in Rhode Island itself,
Okay.
and then I met Neil Adams, the guy who did the cover art, at a convention in Connecticut, and I mailed this off to get CG seed in Connecticut.
Got it.
Yep.
Were you nervous that it would not be returned?
I was nervous a little bit because there have been a few reviews where stuff hasn't been returned.
Okay.
But with the price you pay for it, especially for more older or more obscure comics like that one,
Sure.
they definitely end up returning them.
Okay. And what was that case? Was that like
Yeah.
an acrylic case that you keep it in?
They the CGC service actually puts it like in a hard plastic case.
Oh,
So
nice.
whether you end up selling the book off to a shop or it goes from show to show, the comic remains in that condition wherever it goes.
And can you keep it by a window, or no? You got it like that'll fade the cover.
Because it's an older comic, I like to keep it kind of like hidden away from the sunlight. That way, it kind
Mhm.
of preserves it a little bit better, you know.
Sure.
So I do that. And I actually have a couple others that are like that as well.
Okay.
My most prized one is Swamp Thing 37. It's the first full appearance of John Constantine, which is one of my most favorite comic book characters.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. They're remaking Swamp Thing.
They are doing. There's a Justice League Dark movie in the works that will have Swamp Thing in it.
Oh, cool.
Yep. One person they're looking at to play Swamp Thing is they want Ron Perlman to take up the character.
Oh. He's, Ron Perlman's really good, whatever he does. Plays the same type of character.
Oh, yeah. He's done Beauty and the Beast, Hellboy, so he'll be good with like the whole prosthetic face makeup and
For sure,
everything,
for
so.
sure. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And hon, you said you have two more?
Yeah, actually, I had the Swamp Thing one I just showed you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you remember like the 15th anniversary of Walking Dead that they did not too long ago?
Yes, of course.
So what a lot of comic shops were doing is they were re-releasing issue 1, reprinting it
Okay.
with like the whole broken glass background.
Mm-hmm.
But on the broken glass, they were writing at the comic shop saying like, "Hey, you can put your comic shop logo on it, and we'll sell it as like a store exclusive just for you."
Okay.
So one of the comic shops I used to go to in Connecticut, I ended up getting that logo on there. So it's
Can you bring it closer
Wonderland
to the camera?
Comics, which is in Putnam. Oh yeah, sure.
Is that Rick on the cover? Carl?
Yep, that's Rick and Rick, right there on the cover.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
And the sign says Wonderland Comics. Oh, it's Rick.
Oh,
from
Rick,
Walking
okay.
Dead.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yep.
And so you've never...
Yep, they did a reprint of issue 1.
So you've never physically touched the actual comic or the paper?
No, that one came to me already in the hard plastic. I didn't have to send it off to get CGC'd.
Okay.
So there's yeah.
Do you ever get more than one of the same thing?
When it comes to comics, yes, because a lot of the times they'll do like different variant covered issues. Like,
Mhm.
let's see here. I think I have an example. Do I have an example? No, I don't. I mean, I can use this as an example. I have the Batman Spawn
Okay.
cover right here,
Oh,
which
nice.
is they had a couple variants of that. I used to have two at one point, but I kept this one because I love this cover.
Mm-hmm.
I love this cover the best. So that's like an example of that.
Sure. Do you read
I do the
read
same thing with
comics
like pop
beyond
figures, too.
collecting? Like, do you actually, like,
I
read
do.
comics or just collect them?
I do both. I read and collect
Mm-hmm.
them.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was I
So.
was going for. Like, do you like say there's like a really cool one that like you get it's in the case already? Do you get like one that's not so you can actually read it?
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Okay. Let me ask you a quick question. The security on the
Yeah.
place that you live, are we talking entering a code to get in, locks, so any type of security system, cameras for when I break into your home? To steal the money in the bank case?
We have a driveway alarm that kind of like alerts us for stuff like that.
We'll talk we'll talk off air. So sleep with your eyes open. All right. What else?
Definitely.
What else do we have to show today?
Now, have you watched AEW at all?
Of course.
I have a ring-worn Pentagon Jr. mask from AEW from the Lucha Brothers.
And have you put that on?
Gold on one side, silver on the other.
Sweet.
I tried it on once. Does not fit my head.
Okay. Does it smell?
No, it doesn't actually. They kind of like I think they sprayed it out beforehand, and he did autograph that for me too, which was
nice.
Cool. Yep.
And where was this that you got that done?
So that I actually contacted him through his Instagram. He was running a package combo where he sells the mask, a sticker, an autographed 8x10 photo, and then this shirt that I'm wearing right here, Pentagon.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
So, yep. And it was like $350 for the whole combo, and I contacted him, got that mask and everything.
Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. Now,
yeah, I really loved it.
To add to, your collection, do you ever, I'm sure you do a lot online, but do you ever go on like missions out in public to looking for certain things, like go to GameStops or wherever?
For like pop figures,
sure,
comics, a lot of stuff, Legos. Yeah, I do that. Like that one Green Lantern, Green Arrow comic I showed you. That was the first comic I ever tracked down. It took me 2 years to find it, get it signed by the artist, and CGC'd sealed, and all that. So
okay. A quick question about Green Arrow. I'm sorry I got thrown off. So I stopped watching it when I stopped riding the train. Did Green Arrow, spoilers in case anyone's catching up, did Green Arrow die in the show, the WB show?
He did.
He did die.
Yeah, he did die on the CW show. Yeah.
And was the show then that was at the series finale?
It wasn't. So, you ever heard of the comic Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Yes, sure.
The last CW crossover that they did it with Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, and Batwoman.
Mm-hmm.
They did the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths across all of those shows. They even brought in, they brought in the Flash from the the Justice League movie. They brought back Burt Ward as Robin.
Really?
They brought back Brandon Routh Superman. Yes. And one of the big things about the Crisis was the Spectre. He ended up helping defeat the Anti-Monitor. And creating a new universe.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver Queen ended up becoming the Spectre in this.
Uh-huh.
So,
wow, I should go back and at least watch that, because I invested so much time into all the other seasons, prior to that. All right, Stephen, what else do we got?
So one thing which was like, I go to a lot of autograph signings.
Sure.
One of the first ones I ever went to was I went and saw John Cena and Maria Kanellis at an autograph signing,
Oh, wow. How long ago
and that
was
was like
that?
early 2000s. They printed on a Polaroid.
Oh my God, a Polaroid.
Early 2000s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
So yeah, that was. I waited in line like almost 3 hours to meet him, and we saw like one of his agents going around counting people in line, and we're like, we're not going to get cut off, are we?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're like, no, you're good.
That's
We ended
nerve-wracking
up making it in time, thank God.
for
So
sure. And where was that?
that was in, I want to say Manchester, Connecticut, at the mall that they used to
Oh,
have up
okay.
there.
Okay.
So yeah, which I mean, it isn't the first autograph signing I've gone to with like a wrestler, but it was still pretty cool to
Have
do
you
that.
gone to a Comic-Con before?
Oh, I've gone to a lot of them. I've cosplayed too. I've gone as Green Arrow to a
Oh,
Comic-Con,
really?
so
Do you have a picture of that
yep.
handy, perchance?
Let's see. I might.
I don't want to put you out.
No, it's all good. So I have a photo of me as a Smallville version, but I have gone as the CW version as well.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
And that was with my friend who dressed up as Deathstroke at the time.
Oh, God. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a really fun day. I love that one.
what's the, I know there's now a ton of Comic-Cons. What's the, like, main big one? Is
Yep.
it the San Diego one?
San Diego, then it's New York, and then Emerald City Comic Con, which is in Washington, which is the third.
Have you gone to all three of those?
No, I had tickets one year to go to New York Comic Con, but I had to bail on it because I didn't have money for a train ride there.
Oh, okay. That would be difficult. You're not going to walk at that point. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Oh no, it's all good. Another cool thing I have actually. So the mayor of the next county over for me is actually Kane from WWE, and he wrote a book not too long ago.
Oh,
Mayor
yeah.
Kane, and it's an autograph copy.
Okay, hon, you said in a town over, that's where he's the mayor of?
Yeah, he's the mayor of Knox County in Tennessee.
Is he a
So
man
he's
of
a
the
mayor of an entire
people?
county.
Like, do you see him, like, people
He
see him out
is,
for
yeah.
breakfast and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and he goes to church a lot. He's a real church-going kind of guy, not like the whole hellfire and brimstone character he portrays in WWE.
Yeah, so he's not, like, wearing,
So.
like, the mask or, the hair or anything.
No, unless it's for like an
Not-
autograph signing or whatever. No.
Maybe when he needs to strong arm someone. I'm not very familiar with politics, but I suppose that's something in his back pocket he can always pull out.
Choke slam them.
Yeah, they're children. Okay, that was sort of going dark. Go on.
I have that leading back still with wrestling here. AEW has finally started releasing some of their first series of action figures. So I've got Hangman Adam Page, which he's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW next to Luchasaurus.
Nice.
So
And
I have that.
did
I
you
love
get
that figure.
at Walmart?
No, because the Walmart by me, I've been going there almost every day asking about the figures, and they told me like they checked at the warehouse is out of them, they're not getting them in. So
I don't even see the little, like the empty, whatever those are called with the prices on, and I look to, see anything, and there's no trace of these.
Oh, the tag units on the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not. It's weird. Now, are you a fan of Kiss at all? So that's another. This is a prized possession I have. Marvel Comics Super Special #1. It's of Kiss,
Uh-huh.
and Kiss actually printed this with their blood in it. They threw their blood into the red ink.
That's really weird and creepy, but like I can understand why that's cool and be an awesome collectible. Is it autographed?
No, I have yet to get an autograph. I missed
Well, I
my chance to
suppose they
get
put their
East Free
blood
to
in
sign
it. Like, asking for an autograph is not, like unless they put their
They got-
skin and
yeah,
blood
it's-
in it.
It was still worth it though. It was not bad at all for the price I paid.
Is there like a central website that you can go to see what is coming out across all of comics?
Mm,
Or do you have to go to
Diamond
individual
Comic
sites?
Distributors, they're normally pretty good.
Okay.
Diamond Comic Distributors is pretty good. They also do a guide that comes out every month that you can pre-order from your local comic book shop. It's called the Previews Guide.
Okay.
You just pick it up, you check off what you want that's coming out within the next few months to like over the year.
Uh-huh.
And that's something that comes out every month. So
Okay. Cool.
now, have you seen the show Lucifer at all?
Lucifer?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Oh, like the Beast. No, I've seen it, but I've seen it before. Not ever watched.
I actually got the license plate from his car in the show.
The actual one?
So, one of them, yeah. They've used several over the show over the years. So,
How is there any proof that they use that one? I mean, I'm sure it is, but like, is there anything that like
I have a CNA mixed in with my paperwork in here.
no one put any blood in it or on it?
No,
Okay.
no,
Good.
not with this one.
Good.
They didn't.
Do you remember what the first thing you bought and when you were buying it intentionally for a collection?
It was the first comic I ever bought. It was a Marvel Comics team up with Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
He was taken on kind of like this wood god kind of creature, it's somewhere in my stack with the comics over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure which stack it's in, unfortunately. So,
is there stuff that
but I still have it.
Is there stuff that you know you have, you just haven't seen it in years?
Yeah, I keep the way I am. I'm a messy person, but the stuff is like kind of an organized mess, so I know where it is.
Yeah, like how do you keep
Even if I
track
don't
of
see it, I
everything?
know.
Like, is there ever a situation like, oh, do I like you're gonna buy something, but oh, do I have it already? Do you keep some type of inventory at all, or just like you said in your head, you know where everything should be?
So like with the pop figures, I use Pop Price Guide. That keeps track of everything, what I have, price, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
As far as everything else, like my Legos, posters, all of that, that I keep up here. So I remember it all.
Have you ever swallowed a Lego?
So,
just since you brought it up.
No, I've stepped on plenty, but I've never.
Yeah.
swallowed
Oh, that's the
one.
worst. Sorry.
So,
Okay. Sorry that tangent.
It is. It's all good. One of my favorite pieces, which I actually got this from the director himself. It's an autographed poster of the Joker movie, autographed by Todd Phillips,
Oh,
the director
cool.
of it. He also did Todd Phillips also did the Hangover trilogy as well.
Oh, for sure. Todd Phillips is great. I'd be more excited to have his autograph on there than Joaquin Phoenix, which no offense to him, of course, but yeah, Todd Phillips is awesome. Now, are you going to frame that, or how do you keep that without it getting like creased or anything?
So I'll actually show you this box I'm kind of digging through right here. I keep all of my papers, all my posters, prints, autographs, everything's in here.
Okay, and
and
that's
they're
like
all
one of
laying
those
flat, so
Rubbermaid
it's not
nice
like they're gonna
tubs.
bend or anything. Yeah, the ones with the wheels on it, so I can slide it right under my bed. It's out of the way,
Sure.
so I don't trip on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it helps out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else do I got in here? So like one thing that's part of my collection that actually means a lot to me. I always promised one of my friends I'd do a 5K race with him. Unfortunately, he passed away before we could do
Oh,
it.
jeez.
So I ended up doing it with another friend of mine. This is the medal I won from that race, which is Zombie Charge.
Cool.
It's one of like those 5K races with like the obstacle courses, and you're being
Yeah,
chased by
yeah.
zombies, kind of like a flag
Oh,
football kind of
cool.
thing they do.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
And they had like a lot of extra obstacles in the race itself,
Mm-hmm.
which I ended up doing all the extra obstacles in the race.
Oh, cool. When was this? I apologize.
Yep.
When did you say it was?
That was about 5 years ago I did
Okay.
that.
Got it. Let me
see.
ask you another question here. How many days a
Yeah.
week are, mail hauls where you're getting something? Is it every week there's a day that you're getting something in the mail? A couple times a month?
Usually the middle towards the end
Oh,
of the week I
okay.
am.
Oh, nice. That's something nice to look forward to.
Yeah, like once or twice a week.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
And let me tell you a little issue I have. So sometimes I'll arrange some things, figures or whatever. And I'm like, no, I can't have it that way because if someone sees this, I want it to look this way. But then no one ever sees it. You know what I mean? Are you think when you have this stuff, are you displaying it specifically for yourself or in case someone comes so you can show them and everything's?
A little of both, actually. I like to try and keep at least my figures and like all my Legos and stuff at least like kind of organized, so I don't have to pull it out like I do with like the posters and stuff.
Sure,
I can just
sure.
be like, hey, here's this item. Isn't this cool?
Yeah. Because it's like a little museum. Is anyone allowed? Is there a lock on the door to your bedroom? Not for me, but like when you leave your room, do you lock it? Because there's valuables.
No, there's no lock on it.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I'm
You have
with my
nothing to
family,
worry
I
about.
trust them, so.
Okay.
No.
Kane lives a town over, so.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
could always get him.
Is there anything else you can show us?
Sure. So because what's going on right now with the comic book industries, a lot of shops are kind of hurting for business.
Sure.
Some shops have been doing like curated boxes. You call in, tell them what you like, and they'll mail you out a box for like however much a price, and it's always worth more. I actually got a couple curated boxes from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is Kevin Smith's shop in Jersey.
Okay.
And with it, they sent this. Sent this autographed photo right here.
Oh, awesome!
It has all the guys on it, and then like it has Stan Lee in the photo too.
Cool.
So that was one of my favorite pieces right there. Just because it had Stan Lee on the cover,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Have you seen the movie Boondock Saints at all? Let's see here. I got the rosary hanging off of Buddy Christ here from Boondock Saints. I got that from the director, Troy Duffy.
How did you get that?
I ran in, excuse me. I ran into him at actually a convention. I made really good friends with him.
Okay.
So me and him were just chatting about the movie and such and everything, and he ended up mailing that to me.
Oh, that's really cool. Did you expect that, or was it all of a sudden one day it's there?
I was actually just expecting an autograph from like Norman Reedus or Sean
Mhm.
Patrick Flannery. I wasn't expecting like one of the rosaries from the movie, which I thought was like awesome.
Cool.
You know?
Let me ask
Yeah,
you another
that was a
question. And
really
I know
nice piece. I love
I
that.
say let me ask you another question a lot, but is there anybody in your life that gives you crap about spending all this money on stuff like this?
My mom.
Your mom? Yeah.
My mom definitely does.
Some people just don't
Because what I'll do
understand.
is occasionally sometimes. No, they don't.
Does your
And I
mom
get her stuff sometimes too, so it kind of.
Does your mom live with you, or she lives at a different place?
I've lived with my mom and dad.
Do you find yourself having to sneak things into the house at all? You know what I mean? So you don't get grief with, oh, you got something else? Don't you have enough?
No, because most of the
Oh,
time they're
that's
with me
good.
when I get that stuff.
Okay, cool. That's
So.
great.
Yeah, I usually get grief when I get back in the car.
That's fine. Whatever makes you happy. It's your life.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Go on again.
It's all good. I don't know if you remember this or not. In the 70s, 7-Eleven was putting out like these special like hard plastic Slurpee cups. You could get like characters from Marvel, DC, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up tracking this one down at a convention. I got the Submariner.
Oh, cool. Was that just randomly
And
you
it has
saw
like
it?
the copyright. I saw it at a convention. I was walking along, I saw that one. And then I got another one over here, which has the Inhumans King on it, Black Bolt. I found that
that's
at a
awesome.
convention.
And you've never drank
it
out
was
of
great.
these, correct?
No, and
Okay.
one thing you never want to do with these cups is you never want to put it through a dishwasher or hand wash it, because
Okay.
then all that stuff will just come right off and it'll be a blank cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. I've never drank out of those.
Understandable.
Let's do that. You ever watch American Choppers at all?
Not anymore. I did early on.
Do you remember the guys Vinny and Cody that were on the show?
Sure.
They ended up when they left American Chopper. Both Vinny and Cody, they opened up their own shop, and my parents and my brother and me, we went up to New York. We went and saw the American Chopper shop, and we found Vinny and Cody's, which is called V-Force Customs. They ended up having an autographed poster, and I ended up getting that. I ended up getting it signed by both of them.
Oh, awesome! And it's framed.
So like I got to meet. Yeah, that one's in a frame right there. Yep. So that was a pretty cool memory.
When you go to Comic Cons and such, and you're buying posters, are you have like a canister to keep them in? Did you buy them that way? Or do you have to bring your own?
I have like this giant size. I don't. What I do is I have this giant size messenger bag that's made for posters, so it doesn't bend. It's kind of like a little. It's like one of those accordion file things.
Okay.
But it's like a backpack for posters.
Oh, okay. So you're not lugging around the big
that.
tubes.
Exactly. It's easier to just throw it on my back.
Got it.
So. What else do I have up here? Sorry, I just gotta move a couple things around.
No worries.
One of my favorite things is I know the movie's older than me, but I love the movie Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah,
and I also love Supernatural. So I ended up getting Curtis Armstrong's book, and I found out he was going to a convention near me, so I ended up getting it autographed by him.
Oh, that's awesome! I remember seeing that movie in the theaters. It's so
an
cool.
Awesome movie. I love it. I watch it all the time. It's about 10. The movie is about 10 years older than I am myself. He was one of my favorite characters. I loved him. Let's see here. And then I'll set this down on my desk over here. I keep all my Legos actually like in a little mini tin right here. I have a whole bunch of different characters in there.
Now, are those all figures?
Yep, those are all figures. They're either customs or they're actual figures from sets I've gotten at conventions.
Can you show me what the coolest one is?
Coolest one is right here. It is the Batman Who Laughs, which is a combination of Batman and Joker.
Wow. Where'd you get that one?
That was actually a convention custom right there I ended up getting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what's the most expensive Lego figure that you have?
they're all roughly around the same price. Anywhere from like $2 to $6
okay. That's not bad at all.
No, and sometimes when you're at conventions, they work out a deal where you can get like 10 Lego figures for like $20.
Okay, got it.
Which isn't a bad price at all.
Do you collect Lego sets?
Depends on the set. I more so go for the figures, but if it's like a really nice set, like let's see here, the Batmobile from the Batman Begins series, like the Dark Knight Rises.
Okay. Oh, cool.
So, yeah. So that's one of my more prized possessions. I love that thing.
Cool. What would be the one thing, if I broke in your house, we were talking a little earlier, that would devastate you if I took?
That Green Lantern Green Arrow book, because it took me forever to track the thing down.
Yeah.
And like it means so much to me. And I got to meet the artist, and the artist actually let me sit down at his booth with him and talk about comics and stuff like that. So that's one of my more prized possessions.
Yeah, so it's got some meaning behind it. All right, I'm not going to take that. I'm taking the money in bank briefcase anyways.
That's what everyone says they want to grab from me.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's such a great idea having the autographs on the inside.
And it was funny. It's like a legit briefcase, because what's funny about it is, you know the difference between live shows and house shows when it comes to like wrestling and all that?
Yeah, sure.
Like house shows, they interact more with the fans. Live shows, it's taped and all that. I got the briefcase at a house show. Exactly. And like, whereas like the house shows, they interact more with the fans, they have fun with the crowd and all that. I got the briefcase actually at a house show, and my friend decided to be funny, and he's like, "Here, let me look at that." He takes it, and like, he's the one driving, so I'm not thinking he's gonna steal it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm walking along, all of a sudden I feel like a giant pain in my back. He cracked me in the back with it, like my shoulders arched up and everything, and
it hurt.
It feels like being hit with a steel chair.
Jeez. Have you ever been hit by a steel chair?
Yeah. Once. Yeah, it was not a fun time.
Wait, you got hit by a steel chair and on purpose?
Across the back, yeah.
And it was
my friends
were
doing
you
some like backyard wrestling stuff.
Would you say you were hurting for hours afterwards?
I had a good welt on my back from it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's crazy.
Like, he didn't kind of do a fake swing like with wrestling. He went full force with it.
Oh, God. So, and you talk to this person still?
Yeah. I still do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're still really good friends. Because I had a kendo stick and I hit him with it.
Oh, really? Did that leave like a really big mark?
Yeah, it did. He had like a blister from it, which I felt bad about.
Oh my God.
But he's like, I hit you with the chair, so we're even.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So that was a pretty funny memory.
Yes, it's good that you can remember it. Stephen, is there anything else you want to show us?
Let's see here. I have my photo album actually from when I have gone to conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you remember the original Power Rangers at all? Like the villains, Bulk and Skull, like the high school bullies?
Yes, of course.
So me and my brother, there was a Dunkin' Donuts right by the hotel, which was connected to the convention
Uh-huh.
center. They were right behind us in line. This was back when I smoked cigarettes. So me and my buddy were outside, and then me, my brother, my mom, and my friend, we were having breakfast with them, just having
Oh, that's
coffee
really cool.
at Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. And when we were going throughout the convention, that was on Friday. And when we were going throughout the convention the rest of the weekend, they remembered our names. They said like hi to my mom and everything. Like they remembered her
That's
name and
really
all
that's.
that. It was
I
pretty fun
like
weekend.
those little unexpected private moments are the best ones.
They really are. Like another one I have from that same weekend, because I got a Power Rangers package, is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was really cool to me. He was super nice and all that. So I mean, he was super cool, nice to us and my family.
That's really cool. Stephen,
It is.
I'm gonna let you go pretty soon. It's
Okay.
what time are you? An hour ahead of me?
I am. It's like 2:47 right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to play bingo, not by choice, out of duty. So DUTY. So do you mind if I ask you some finish this sentence questions?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now you just finish a sentence. If I had to pick a certain family member, and it can be a close family member or one that's distant, you know of them, but maybe you're not close, or your collection, I would choose
My brother.
you would choose your
I would choose my brother.
Oh, okay, fine. Next one.
Yeah.
I have never eaten dog meat before, but the next time in South Korea, I would blank.
I've actually eaten dog meat before on a dare.
Okay, Hunt, we get the time out from these three questions real quick. I need to know the circumstances of this.
So me and my friends, we were filming our own Jackass movie,
Okay.
and which was a dumb idea to begin with.
Uh-huh.
And one of the things was basically we would bet who couldn't do a certain thing, and we would basically put it on that person. And if they didn't do it, they had to do. If they didn't do the one thing we were betting on, we basically made them do the next thing.
Okay.
So like the next thing for me was to kind of swing off a tree into a thing of prickle bushes. So I'm like, I would rather eat dog food than do that.
Okay. Oh, so you ate dog food?
So yeah.
Okay. Have you eaten dog?
I wasn't proud of it. No, oh, no.
Okay,
no,
okay.
Never dog.
So you
Hot
would
dogs,
never.
but never dog.
Okay, so next time you're in South Korea,
No.
you would never eat it.
No.
Okay.
I love animals too much.
Do you love cows? Some people are scared
do,
of cows.
Actually,
Okay.
I grew up.
Good.
I grew up in between two farms in Connecticut, so yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome. So okay, so you're an animal lover. All right, last question, last
Yeah.
sentence. The only thing I've stolen in my lifetime was blank.
I stole some animal figurines from a pet shop.
Oh, nice. I stole I think 2 packs of baseball cards from the local Walgreens. I may have stolen some 5-cent pieces of gum too at the local restaurant, but I don't remember for a fact. Stephen, thank you so much for coming on and showing all this stuff. Don't fret. I'm not going to break into your home. I don't have the energy. So sleep well. If you start adding more stuff that you want to show, hit me up and we'll get you back on here.
Okay, cool. Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you again, and we'll be in touch for sure.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Have a
Later.
good one.
Thank you.